Is the blue wave coming, or is it the red wave that's coming? See, it depends on what side of the aisle you stand and what media or alternative media you're listening to. One side is saying we have a blue wave, the other side saying we have a red wave. So I guess the reality of it is we have a purple wave. Because you can't have movements on both sides that are going to overtake each other, right? One side is going to win. It's either going to be the blue side or the red side. And that's what's wrong with the politics in our country right now, is this political party side game that's been going on for shit before my time. But it's coming to a breaking point now. And I believe that we can all see it. You know, people need to stop being lever pullers and voting for party over country. I think that that's the hugest opportunity that we have as a republic, is to stop with the party bullshit, stop with the gang wars, the red versus blue gang wars that we're having right now. I just heard a commentator say, don't vote libertarian, don't vote independent, screw those guys. You need to vote Democratic. And at the end of the day, I'm looking at it like the Democratic Party is in shambles. They don't even know what they stand for. Some of the stuff that they supposedly stand for are stuff that somebody like me, I believe in, but the party has no real consistency, right? They're trying to figure out who they are, right? And the Republican Party is so lost in the land of Trumpdom that they don't stand for Republican values or ideals anymore, right? So it's so screwed up that if you vote either side just based off party, you're actually an enemy to the republic, because you're not standing for American values. You're standing for Democratic or Republican values, which don't always align with American values and ideals. See, the problem is that these parties, both of them, have been overrun by money. And by money, they're able to be controlled. And they're not looking out for the best interest of the American people. They're looking out for the best interests of their donors and their lobbyists. And they'll tell you whatever you want to hear just to get elected. And then the truth comes out in the end, because they're not really about what we want. They're about what their donors and what the people with the money want, right? So you have a bunch of people that voted for Trump. Now they see the Trump presidency playing out, and they got to make excuses for him being successful, because a lot of the things that he was supposedly going to do, he didn't really do. You know, the loopholes for Wall Street, fixing healthcare, right? All these things that he said he was going to do, he never did. Tax cuts, he gave tax cuts to the rich, not the middle class. Now he's going around during midterms saying that he's going to give tax cuts to the middle class just to get votes. It's all craziness, right? Look at this caravan of migrants supposedly that's coming from Honduras, right? Fox News will have you believe that they're like right down the street, when in reality they're not even Mexico yet, right? So, they're coming up with all these scare tactics, or the Democrats pushing the fact that republicanism nowadays is adequate to Nazism, which it's not, right? All Republicans aren't bad people, just like all Democrats aren't bad people. It's the people with the microphones and loudspeakers that are really the bad people, you know. And it just sucks, because we're watching our country go down in flames while we're all fighting with each other over stupid stuff that doesn't really matter. And a lot of it has to do with Trump, but it started even before Trump. It started, before Obama. It started before Bush. This divide has been put in place for a long time, and it's starting to finally, come to fruition. And we gotta watch it. So if you're planning on going to vote and you're voting by party and not by policy, then you're part of the problem. So you should probably reevaluate that. As far as the blue wave and the red wave that's coming, I don't see any real waves coming. I just see a bunch of confused people running around in circles, nobody really knowing what they're going to do. The only objective that each of these sides have is to beat the other side, not to prolong the life, liberty, security of America, but just to beat the other side, and that's what's going to screw us up. All right, peace.